prepping for a boat trip to the Markerwadden and beyond. Infinity and beyond! This is day one from our extended holiday. We are heading to the Markerwadden again because it's a tranquilo place. Love it there. But yeah, it's raining again, and it's cloudy, so I even put on the navigation lights, and there was not a lot of wind. There still not is a lot of wind. I would say it's about 10 knots, but we're doing 4.5 over ground, so that's good. And this is the view. Actually not too bad. So looking forward to this weekend. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I think it's not a lot because there's 4 days of no wind predicted. So but I have experienced that this changes like the weather. It's super changeable. It's high pressure. It's what?
Unstable.
No, it's unstable as in unpredictable.
Yesterday they predicted
sun,
sunny
beaches,
weather,
4 before. Yeah, beautiful.
Raining, misty, 2 to 3 before.
Yeah, so
I would call that unpredictable.
but
Unstable.
as a good friend of mine, Jacco, tends to say, so now we know, we take it as it comes, and that's what we do. Approximately halfway. Yeah, that's positive. It's not about the destination, it's about the sail. Still, it's nice to be at the place where you're sailing to. I think sailors would agree with me. We're not the only ones on the water. There are quite some sailboats out here. Sacha, what do you think of the course? The heading? Is this sailing as you want it? Little slow. Maybe the ladies should leave a comment and explain the men, why the men are weird and love sailing. So welcome back to another episode of Sailing Windrows. I have settled in the saloon, and this episode is, as I said last time, a banger. Dutch word. It's an episode that takes a total different turn, and interestingly enough, looking at the material in hindsight, I could have seen it coming, but I totally didn't. So we are getting there. That's the optimistic view, because that means that we have 2/3 to go and we're sailing. Rain has stopped, and as Sacha says, we varen er recht naar binnen, which means something like we're heading straight to our goal, which is the Markerwadden, and it's over there. So Sacha, how are we doing? Good. Are you thoroughly enjoying it now you know that we are almost there? I think that's a yes. I might be a little bit on the optimistic side with that yes. I'm looking forward to the stay here. We brought our running gear. The canteen or the restaurant should be open, so we could get a good cup of coffee in the morning. Well, we actually can make that ourselves as well, by the way. But yeah, really looking forward to it. Being at the beach. Hopefully it's a bit more sunny tomorrow. And else we'll just lay with our sailing suits on the beach. Just pretend we're back at the Markerwadden. This time we have a box. Yeah. So last time we were there, which was also nice, but to be honest, the box is also nice. So the weather wasn't really helping again to make this a lovely little holiday. But finally in the evening it became dry and we could out for a little stroll and walk around on the Markerwadden. We're going to the beach on the Markerwadden and I'm not sure if you can actually see it. But let me just change. I'm not sure if you can now see it. Oh, well. We have a green light, actually works quite well. But I have the camera and Sacha has the torch, so it's a torture. Waking up on the Markerwadden with sunshine for a change.
That's me.
And now I have to do something, so what do you want?
What do you want? Mijn zonnebril.
Sunglasses. That's good. If you want sunglasses, the sun is shining. So, good news. And then Sacha had quite an announcement. So, what is been decided? That you don't like sailing.
Sorry.
Which is perfectly fine and rightfully so. If you don't like it, it is not something to like easily, I think. So we're going to think about plan B. We have a lot of time now, but that's good. A bit of a glitch in the matrix here. Super beautiful. Sacha just told me this morning that she doesn't enjoy sailing as much as I do, and concluded she will not join me on the trip. A trip that was intended to be for us, and that I was pushing. Which basically now means that I was pushing it for apparently the wrong reasons, because there is no reason of going if I would be the only one. So that is a bit of a setback. And I don't know how I feel, but I know that everything happens for a reason. This happens for a reason. I just need to be patient and find out what the reason is and what I've learned from this. But for sure I'm going to miss this. Because the view is amazing. After this news, I thought we needed some time, and I didn't really feel like staying at the Markerwadden, so we decided to sail back home on the engine because there was no wind. Bye bye Markerwadden, and no wind to be found, so on engine. This I had not done before. It's motor sailing, 4 knots speed over ground, 5.43 water, 3 knots of wind, no flappy sails, and overtaking everybody, like really everybody. So we don't have a spinnaker. We will probably never have a spinnaker, but we are making progression, I would say. So once at home, started doing some odd jobs, and as everything was open again, life looked different. The insecure times is what it is. Feeling a bit lost, floating along with all winds. Let's see, tomorrow is another day, tomorrow is another feeling. Now I'm getting sort of personal here, but I've worked on a farm quite a bit. So if you feel insecure, what do? Repetitive work on a tractor. Now, without kidding, I am sitting here and basically Ukraine is in a war with Russia. We had COVID, and we have wars all over the world every day. So there obviously are far worse things that can happen. And I know this we will overcome. But it does help to understand. Sacha took the time to think things over, and we headed to the beach where we had a good stroll, and she explained her thoughts. And we're here to make a little announcement, I think. The announcement started with a decision from Sacha on the Markerwadden. Do you want to elucidate a little bit?
Yes. So you probably or maybe wondered why I haven't been on camera that much until now. And I guess that had a reason for me. And the reason is that like from the beginning, I always had some doubts about me going around the world. Wasn't one of them, but by sailboat it was and still is. So I thought it was because I was kind of afraid on a boat, so I overcome my fears. And then I thought, okay, well, maybe I'm still not really enthusiastic because I don't know that much about sailing. So I took several courses and still didn't change that much. And I thought, okay, well, maybe we should just sail more often. So we took several sail trips together. But in the end, it didn't really make me get the sail fever or whatever it's called.
The bug.
And then I thought, okay, well, maybe I'm just not that enthusiastic. It's in my character. Maybe my emotions are kind of stable all the time. But then recently I started horseback riding again, and I noticed that I really enjoyed that. And then I was like, I want to go horseback riding every day if I have the opportunity. And then, in a way, as we say, the quarter dropped, and I was like, okay, but that does mean that sailing is just not my thing. I do like to go for a weekend or so, but it's not for me to go around the world or on longer trips. And it was really difficult to tell Jan, because he's preparing for it for so long, and it's his big dream in life, and so that made me very sad. But I came to the conclusion that it wouldn't be good for us either if I joined him. So yeah, I told him that I don't want to go, and I hope he's still going by himself, because I don't want to be between him and his big dreams in life. And I think we are strong enough to that he goes by himself.
To overcome.
Yeah. So that's basically the story.
Pretty strong woman, I would say. Indeed, tension has been building for about 10 years, and last Friday the nuclear bomb dropped. I was kind of fully off course, but I think, I'm not sure yet, but I think indeed, as Sacha says, be a man and do the trip on your own, and then Sacha and Stef can fly in every now and then, stay for a couple of days on the boat, and go back with normal life. And yeah, let's see how the story continues. Quite a big change, quite a big impact, but happy with the consensus that we found. So thank you very much. What do? It's life, and you both have to like it, right? So now we are looking into new ways and forms how to get there. We're 6 months further, so I kind of have quite a good idea. I would say follow along to see what happens. And thank you, Sacha, for explaining, being honest, and being there for me. For you, people following me, following us, following me, it will probably be a little bit more. Leave a comment below on your feelings on this, and I would really like to know what your wife thinks about it. And maybe you should not show it to her, but maybe you should. See you next time, and I hope you hit subscribe and leave a like. Cheers, boys and girls. I don't know if you see the seagull, but he found some waffles in somebody's bag, and he's now trying to finish the meal.